Oh my goodness, I feel so beautiful. Feels so good. Nonetheless, this is how I look, and wow, yo, taxis can take chances. But nonetheless, I just finished. I am now rushing to go dress up, and luckily I'm going against traffic, so at least I'm safe for now. Because wow, it's 5 o'clock and I need to be seated by 6 o'clock, so I have got roughly an hour because it's 10 past already. And I hope, plus I just pray that the dress is fitting, because if it's not there, I don't know what's going to happen. But yeah, thank you. You can't see my full dress, but this is my outfit, guys. I might not make time anymore to show you. Okay, Ben, come in my video. Come, you're just supposed to stand here. Pose. Where is your Louis Vuitton bag? I must show class. Though this was, the initial outfit. Hela. Come closer. Go closer. We're late, but we look good. Focus. Okay, tell us, what are we doing? Where are we?
We are at the One Economy Dinner Foundation. And what are we going to do today? We're going to support our former First Lady in her social economic endeavors.
Good, well done, thank you. I'm very honored to be here. This is my first event. She's been attending every event, can you believe? So she's a regular. You are. Yes, darling. Okay. I thought we are very late. We are okay. We are not very late.
We're managing the time.
African time. Why are we like that? Never in any rush. Hongkong is admiring us. Hi. Thank you. Yes. You look cute, eh?
Lydia, what are you doing?
I'm vlogging. I'm vlogging somewhere. Yes.
It's my lawyer.
Ooh.
Oh, lawyer, Angie. Bari, go can go right.
How do I not know that? Was it in consultation or what?
You said you were not there, but you were going to come in.
Check.
Hi, thank you.
Hi. He's looking for us. Yeah.
May I please have your name, ma'am?
Lydia Mengela.
Alright, ma'am. You are at table number 17.
17.
Thank
Enjoy your
you.
evening.
Yes. Guess who I met? Guys, welcome to the Mengela's channel. Okay, so you look cute.
What's the logic is when you do that?
It's nice that I'm taking pictures because it's so cute.
Come to my lawyer.
for a table. Table numbers. I saw 38, 18, 26,
It's over there.
19, 5, 4. The arrangement is so weird. Hi, we're looking for table 17.
I'm still looking for you.
Oh, yeah, they're so messed up. She also can't find the table. 19.
Yeah, I'm looking.
I'm vlogging. Okay, let's look because my eyesight is not so good. We're so lost. Did you find that? 17. 17. Oh, finally! Aww.
Hi, girlies. We're not gonna do this. Jessica?
Our high office, our table just arrived. We would like to start with the official part of our program shortly. Thank you very much. Dr. Ngolo Mbuba, the President of the Republic of Namibia.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we kindly ask you to remain standing for the national anthem and the AU anthem?
Glory to their praise.
We welcome this evening captains of industry, civil society organizations here present, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the One Economy Foundation Gala Dinner. My name is Nebo Besson.
And I'm Laimi Ilago, Project Officer at the One Economy Foundation.
Laimi, it's a pleasure hosting this with you this evening. It's the first time for you and me to be on stage. It's going to be a magical moment for both of us this evening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, before we do start, just some house rules for your indulgence. The ablution facilities on my right or to your left on the side of the hall. Can we please just make sure, ladies and gentlemen, that all cell phones are silent, not to disturb the formal part of our program this evening. One Economy Foundation Gala has been in existence now for the last 8-9 years, I believe.
This is the 9th year that the One Economy Foundation is holding the fundraising gala dinner, or this year, a soiree.
Oh, soiree. Now, over the 8 years, we've convened captains of industry, public office bearers, community organizations, and international speakers.
It's been an absolutely amazing time, and it's so wonderful to have you all here this evening. We really do welcome you.
Together under the inspiring theme, Shape, Molding the Future Hand in Hand. This theme is more than just a poetic expression. It is a profound reflection of our mission, and like the art of pottery, where raw clay is carefully molded into something beautiful, we too are shaping untapped potential into a brighter future. This theme serves 3 vital purposes tonight. 1, to highlight the power of investment in youth development. The future of Namibia lies in the hands of our youth. By investing in them, we are not just shaping individual lives, we are also molding a prosperous and sustainable future for our nation.
I think that I found myself a cheerleader. She's always there when I need her. You didn't know that?
Excuse me, my lady. Can I come with?
Actually, you know what? Yes, you can. I'm presenting a workshop around the corner at the Beef Free Youth Center.
What?
You can come. It's free.
Don't come here with your Wawa things. Except Tani.
Tani!
How's things? Spare tiger. $10.
$10? Whatever happened to asking for $1?
Inflation, Tani.
I also don't have anything. But one day, when I'm a big businesswoman,
This was also new. Hey, sweetie.
Okay?
No.
Wala ko na.
Yeah.
Papel ba na?
Yeah.
Wala ko na dishi. Wala na na. Ano ka naman?
Fresh from the village.
Eko looking for be free youth center. Be free youth training.
Training for what? For who? They also try to catch me those things. Waste of time. What? If I'm not here, how do I make my moolah now?
Minove, pame maybe when the be free youth center. Pame one day, look how I can demonstrate just in the street every day.
Hey man, don't play wise with me. What do you know about the city?
Indeed. Wait there, that place I would do a Zuba.
I mean the Zuka?
Hey man, there's no anymore. Anyway, it's up the street there. Don't walk in the road there. Hey! Don't make a noise at my place. Hey, it's a muku. Kom papa, kom. Examelani.
It's an argument.
Hey! How things?
What?
It's not like that. I mean, grease palm, makalas, magmengana.
Yeah, it's not like that. I tell you, so where were you?
I have to go to court.
Court. So, what did you do?
It's not like that. My wife said, but it was just a misunderstanding.
My friend, you see, right now, you're supposed to know, my brother, not to do that. Yeah, you must treat your woman nice.
Ah, easy for you to say.
Hey, wait. Check this out. Check this out now, Chief. You see this? This place here is for people like you, man.
Like what?
For every young person who have problems with money. Yeah. I'm telling you, my brother. My sister, she was there too.
Your sister?
Yeah. Bruno, when it comes to sexual, gender-based violence, my brother, is perpetrated by anyone. Women too.
Be free. SGBV. Prevention Initiative. Okay. Thanks.
Shut up.
Hey! Make Taika!
Hi. Oi. Hey. Are you here too?
For the grass, yes, miss.
Krass. Bambuland.
Where do we go?
I'm sure they will tell us shortly.
Who will tell us?
Are the people from the
Terra side is good.
Oh, miss, I thought you were.
No, that's not. I'm here to learn too.
Oh, miss, you are old.
Hi. I'm not too old for the cut-off date for the be free. So President Geingos said nobody should be left behind. That means even me. And my father used to say young girls don't need to go to school. You know, just find a ruler, man.
That is also what my father is saying. But now, I want to learn for myself.
Me too. Come closer.
But you know what?
Come closer.
It's almost time for us to start. Come close, darling.
Hey, what's the matter?
Don't be scared. Take mine. We'll go together.
Join me inside.
I still don't get it. Math was okay, Marayo. Since the alphabet got involved.
It's not like that. I'll show you. Show me too.
Why do we have to learn this stuff anyway?
To become somebody someday, duh.
I want to become a artist.
You think you're going to become TikTok famous or what?
No, like a writer, a poet maybe, or a novelist.
What? Don't you know? The future is AI. Soon AI will take over all creative jobs, even writing all the books.
That's not true. In any way, the future is female.
The future is machine. Yeah, without these classes, you two will be failing like flies.
It's not the same.
When I say so, practically I'm joining the robotics class.
Yeah, me too.
That's all the time we have for today. Now tell me, how do you feel?
Good. A little less nervous.
Well, that's good. That's great. I still haven't had a response from your mom.
Ma says that she doesn't have time to come sit around here talking. She also says it's because us Gen Zs don't have real problems that we sit around crying about imaginary ones. But she says she'll come if it will help.
It will help. It's important that she understands that mental health is important. And not just something you throw away on our generation, we young old. You must remember, this is your safe space. Over here, you can say and do whatever you want. If we can get her on board, would that help?
But she says she doesn't have money for all this.
No, but at the B3 clinic and the youth center, you don't need any money for this.
She'll be happy to hear this.
Well, that's great. Can I see you next week then?
The homework they're giving us is too much.
And where have you two been?
Opa! We told you we go to classes on Thursdays at the Big Free Youth Center.
Classes?
Yeah.
In my time, real men did not sit around in classes. We work.
But we are working for our futures.
And what future is that one? Book smart, but useless with the hands. Tell me, have you ever grown a carrot in your life?
Opa, someday everything will become electronic and we won't have to use our hands anymore. I'm learning maths, then I could become an engineer. And I could even design machines that harvest carrots faster. And I'm learning all about science, so that someday I can create a new pest-resistant carrot.
So young, eh? Now you think you know everything, and forget about us oldies, no?
Aye, Opa, that's not true. We still need to learn from your past experiences to inform the future.
Future. Old times, better times.
But how will we know? You haven't even given new times a chance. Yeah, and maybe you could learn from us too. Opa, we could shape the future together.
You may have something there, my boy. But hey, you two, you are getting hopelessly too smart for your own good. Now come, help me out and take me to what is the center for? I want to see what they are doing. Maybe I can convince the neighbor of mine.
Place it on your wheel and start paddling.
Whoa!
Slow. We can make mistakes. And then things may spin out of control, yes? Yes. Now, with wet hands, gently start guiding the clay, molding it, shaping it, and you see how strong and beautiful it will come out in the end. Depends on how well you mold it now, just like our lives. So as you mold your future, so you shape the future of our country.
Man of solidarity. This is the hour to extend empathy and spread hope. We should redouble our efforts to make Namibia a better country. I call on each one of us to work harder for our collective welfare. I call on all of you to hold hands and to ensure that no one feels left out of the Namibian house.
Is nothing but fabulous. And obviously we stand on the shoulders of many, many performers who came through the ranks in our beloved country. And I was so pleased to see here on stage the gentleman who played Opa here. None other but our legend when it comes to plays in Namibia, Mr. Norman Job. Let's give him a round of applause.
See the world through the eyes of our youth, where every dream holds great promise. No matter where you live, no matter who you are, every story matters. Every story deserves an equal opportunity. At the Be Free Youth Campus, we provide integrated, youth-friendly, reproductive health services that safeguard young people and raise awareness aimed at prevention and support. Igniting dreams and designing transformative paths that improve the life trajectories of the next generation. Here, young minds are empowered through discovery, development, and transformative innovation. Offering compassionate guidance, cultivating supportive networks, and empowering career opportunities. At the Be Free Youth Campus, nothing happens in isolation. Here, young people find a refuge where they can heal, express themselves, and be heard. With a tender touch, we foster resilience and build on their strength through mental health and psychosocial support. Behind every smile is a narrative of hope waiting to unfold. United in voice, bound by community, driven by a shared purpose. Together we rise, providing an inclusive, non-judgmental, safe space for every young person, equipping them with essential life skills, the Be Free way. In every heart, a dream. In every hand, a possibility to shape the future. Join us, stand with us, because legacy is not what we do for ourselves, it's what we do for the next generation.
Dr. Nangolo Mbumba, President of the Republic of Namibia, who I think has attended every single One Economy Foundation Gala Dinner that we've hosted in different capacities. I think the first one, he was the Secretary General of the SWAPO Party, then he was unemployed for a little bit, and then he was, the Vice President, and now he's the President. Professor Peter Kachavivi, who I know has also attended every single one of the One Economy Foundations, and think it's hard. It's probably the only one economy foundation that Hage has not attended. Yeah, God, sorry. Let me leave the protocols and tell you a happy story. Let me tell you a happy story, so I start crying. About, I think it was last year or 2 years ago, Neville came to the farm. They had gone to Etosha and they were driving past the farm. And he came with his mom and his aunts. And Hage was there, and obviously they came to see Hage. And Neville called about 15 minutes away from the farm and he said, can they come? And Hage said, of course you can come. So they came in, we served lunch for the mom and her friends, and Neville and his wife. Neville Besson, the one who's the MC.
Just to make sure.
And they stayed there for 2 hours. I mean, these are people who just, you know how we sometimes just pop in, but we don't leave. So 2 hours later, after many, many jokes and laughter, Neville's mom, as she was leaving, she says, "Ek kan nie glo nie. My kind kon vir my president toe gebring sonder 'n afspraak. I can't believe that my child could bring him to the president without an appointment." So Hage was like, yeah. Then she was like, "Ek is so bly ek het hom nie geaborteer nie." So Hage says, "What? Ek het hom geaborteer het. Al my vriendin het gesê ek moet aborteer." Nou teken wat ek moes geaborteer het. Is niemand van my president toe gebring het. Ek is bly ek het hom nie geaborteer nie. So Hage and I have been laughing about it, and every time we see Neville, we're glad your mom didn't approach you. Which I think all protocols are, and I'm going to cry. And because it is a celebration. This is a happy day because I think we've also come to see a dream realized. I think many of you, and I see some of you in the crowd, have been coming with us a very long journey. And we've been talking about this campus for a long, long time. And I think now when some people come to the campus, they say, you know, Monica, you were so confident. We didn't believe you could do it. But we gave you the money because we thought you could do it and you looked like you were confident. And I was like, no, I thought I could do it because you looked like you thought it could be done. And this is the importance of how we build each other, how we believe in each other. Because if my team and I look back, and it has been a team effort, the people who are on the stage, but also each and every one of you. I looked at the tables that were bought, I look at the people who bought individual tickets. I know that the president is here, we've got the speaker, we've got the Japanese ambassador to Namibia, we have Auntie Beans, Chris, Uncle Ben and his beautiful wife. We've got ministers, I see Tom here, I think Ipumbu's here as well. We've got a table full of ambassadors and I see more to the distance. I see leaders in the corporate sector, but mostly I see friends, I see family, I see people who I see every single year. And in a way, so many things have changed since last year, but also nothing has changed. And I thank you for that. I'm not going to dwell on it more because I'm going to start crying again. But I thank you for that. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. What I also appreciate is we started off the Be Free movement with young people, very much as conversations, where we linked, we had intergenerational dialogue and we linked young people and older people to conversations where they could speak and understand each other. And where we saw problems, we linked them to services. We then wrote a report, we traveled to every single region, we took it internationally, we had Be Free movement conversations in Zimbabwe, we had one in Harlem in New York, we had one in Switzerland, in Geneva. And one thing that we saw is that there are nuances, there are differences. But generally, young people were dealing with the same level of issues, no matter where they were in the world, no matter where they were in the country. So we wrote a report and we saw what was coming out in terms of the big themes. And then we started to dream. Because the young people would always ask us, what's next? We believe in what you do. We feel we are children of the Be Free movement. But what's next? Then we said to ourselves, let's dream for a second. If we could take all of this feedback that we're getting from young people, and we have to build a campus for them, how would it look like? What have we learned? And we learned a couple of lessons. And we mapped what those lessons looked like. And we said to ourselves, this is what the evidence is saying to us we should be doing. Then we decided, let's focus group. I see lots of financial sector people here. Let's have a focus group. It's like a new product that we're building out. We had, I think, 35 focus groups. Police officers, life skills teachers, nurses, children themselves, parents, religious leaders. Over 35 of these groups. And we said to them, dream with us. If money was not a challenge and you had to build a campus for young people now, what would it contain? And they told us. And when we compared what these focus groups told us and what the evidence of young people themselves told us, they were saying the same thing. Then we came to you at these Gala events and we said to you, this is what young people are saying to us, this is what we want to build. And many of you said it's a lot of money, it's very ambitious, but okay, let's give it a try. And we had a long runway. It's not called the Monica Geingos Foundation, it's called the One Economy Foundation because we realize it's important to depersonalize it. Being First Lady is temporary. It was always going to end. It ended earlier than what we thought it would end, but it was always going to end. So depersonalize. Being First Lady gives you a long runway to provide a proof of concept. So let's use that long runway so by the time we come to the end of the runway, we can take off. And we did that in 2022 with your help when we managed to secure funding for phase 1 and phase 2. 1st of September 2023, which we regarded as a new season, we opened the Be Free Youth Campus, and many of you were there with us. Since then, as Wayo mentioned earlier, we've managed there's been 33,000 young people who come through those doors. We see about 150 to 250 people, young people, a day. We initially projected 500 a week. We're going to 250 a day. 4,000 registered members, but many young people coming in. Unsurprisingly, I can tell you the story of the Be Free Youth Campus through today's newspapers. The one headline, 2,100 pregnancies in Ohangwena. Of the 11,000 pregnancies in Ohangwena, 2,100 are under the age of 18.
Yes.
This is a problem. This is a problem. A high pregnancy rate in young people is young people raising kids when they themselves are not equipped to raise them. High infant mortality, high maternal mortality, because they're not equipped to give birth. I've personally seen young people as young as 12, 13 in maternity wards having just given birth. What do we see at our clinic? Because it's adolescent friendly. We're seeing lots of young people coming in, first for pregnancy tests. After pregnancy tests, they want family planning and then they want HIV testing. So when we know that half of our population is under the age of 18 on this continent, in some regions 49%, 41% in 2 regions in this country, girls between the age of 16 to 19 are falling pregnant, 49%. And often, before they turn 20, there's a second child.
Oh, Jesus.
And often, their children also end up
in the same cycle,
giving birth early. It's a cycle. But you can't just stop at prevention of pregnancy. Once a young person falls pregnant, you must equip them and the father to be able parents. How does a 16, 14, 12-year-old socialize another human being? And these are the human beings we're not socialized. We meet in our living rooms at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
True.
And it's not just about prevention, it's not just about parenting. It's also about education. That's why we give STEM classes, we do extra classes, we have gym, because it's also about physical wellness. The self-defense classes were very popular. Initially we saw them for girls, but boys also said, no, we also need the self-defense. And that's the reality, and we've discussed this before. If you hear a sound in the middle of the night in your house, you don't imagine a woman hiding in a corner with a gun or a knife. You imagine a man.
Yeah.
So men are also scared of men. It's true. We talk a lot about GBV. Statistically, a man in this country is more likely to be killed or assaulted by another man. Our GBV is only high because we've got such high levels of violence in our society. And violence doesn't start today. The epidemic of violence in somebody who becomes violent started 10, 20 years ago. And that's why we need to focus on young people. We all read today 900,000 of 1.4 million registered voters in this country are under the age of 42. So this is the generation that will shape the future of this country. And if we don't look to the psychosocial, educational, and general wellness of this generation, we're building problems for the future. And when we talk about shaping, it's about intergenerational transitions that are constructive. And I think generally this country is doing well with transitions. We must do well in all aspects, but we must start with young people. So that's our core, that's our focus. When we started speaking to young people in nightclubs, Hage said to me, you're just looking for a reason to go to nightclubs. But it wasn't. We were looking for a reason to speak to young people in the places where they go to, in the language that they know and that they're familiar and comfortable with. We've served over 35,000 meals. Every young person who walks through those doors gets a meal every single day.
That's amazing.
Maggie, what are you doing here? I don't understand this. She's supposed to be our ambassador in Washington, but she's here. I'm reporting you to your boss. So there are so many programs, whether we have art classes, music classes, we have entrepreneurial classes. And some of them, many of them, we have the young people ask for Bible study. So every Thursday there's Bible study. I don't know if Wimpy is here, but it's done by Pastor Wimpy FFLON from CFC Church, who's an incredible youth pastor. But these are things that young people themselves asked for, because we don't dictate to the young people what we'll do for them, they dictate to us. We then come on evenings like this and say to you, thank you for what you've done for us, but this is what we continue needing to do. So you saw a mobile van in the videos that was donated to us by the people of Japan through the UNFPA program. And many, many of the things that you see, the reason our services are free, be free. The reason our services are free is because we get support from so many players like yourselves, but also government. Because you can't provide services at the scale that we do without the government involved. The clinic, the commodities are provided by the Ministry of Health through a commodity agreement. The land on which we build it belongs to the Ministry of Youth, Sport and National Services. They give us 5 people to be part of our team. And they also enable us to train youth officers from across the region. And that's what scalability looks like in a cost-effective manner. So we work in collaboration with government, with other NGOs who also use the facilities that we have. with private sector, with young people themselves, and many of you who I've seen at the campus volunteering your time. Because often you want to help, but you don't know how. And you also want to help through structures which I call on sticky. A sticky structure, a lot of what flows through the pipeline gets caught in the pipeline and doesn't actually get out. Ours is not a sticky pipeline. A lot of what comes in flows straight through to the beneficiaries. You also want to make sure that your money gets to where it gets. One Economy Foundation is probably one of the only foundations, NGOs, profits, who are able to have an unqualified audit opinion. This may not meet me. These are financial sector people tapping, because it's actually practiced from PwC, because she understands why unqualified audit opinions are important. But in the non-profit space, when you're fundraising like this, you normally get a qualified audit opinion, and the reason for that is auditors struggle on revenue recognition. So we went through an entire process, even tonight there's auditors here, to make sure that they audit your pledges, so they can make sure that what we say we received, and that there isn't $100 or $200 that I went and put in my pocket. Talking about my pocket, I want to pay attention to my wrist, because now I'm going to change the topic. The reason I'm wearing this for the first time, I got it from my husband. It's a diamond bracelet.
Hey, Gala.
But let me tell you the story of diamond bracelet. He was traveling to, and I see Johannes is here and he's laughing already. He was traveling to London, and I said to him, you know how he says, what must I bring you? And I said, you can bring me a diamond bracelet. My birthday was around the corner. So he's like, yeah, of course. No, I said, bring me a tennis bracelet. He was like, oh yeah, of course. Man comes from London, they arrive late at night, and I'm excited to see my tennis bracelet. I say, give me, I want to see it. He says, no, stop being so impatient. It's there with the rest of the luggage. I'll give it to you tomorrow, but it was so cheap. I got you 2. I was like, wow. This man is, I don't know how he got me 2 tennis bracelets, but fantastic. Next morning he comes with a green plastic bag from a sports shop, and I'm thinking, okay, maybe he put the tennis bracelet in the bag. So I go in, you know these sweat bags of tennis bracelets? This is nuts. Tennis bracelet. It's for tennis. So then those who know Hungary, it's a no retreat, no surrender man. He never admits he's wrong. Instead he says, yeah, it's that Orangamun English, you speak too fast. End of the story, we forgot about the tennis bracelet. Then they traveled again, I didn't go with them. Now he comes back, his face is lit up, and he says, I got you something. Yes. I was like, no, not you again. He opens the box, and it's this incredibly beautiful tennis bracelet. But the story I really want to tell you is about communication. And how easily we misunderstand each other. And he had a thing where he always talked about countries go to war when diplomacy fails. It's when dialogue fails. So what we do is premised on dialogue, and that's why we've got a psychosocial team that underpins the work that we do. We've got a clinical psychologist, we've got social workers, we've got psychological counselors, and that again is one of the services that is most utilized, not only by the young people who come to the center, but also by their parents. Because the parents are coming as well, and very soon we'll form a parents campus association, we'll form a LLC, because what we're building is a community. And we're building that community with you. And we thought if we go to Karutura, we go where the need is. But what we're also realizing now, some of the kids are walking long distances to where our campus is, because Karutura is extending deeper and deeper into the mountains. So we are looking at building a satellite campus deeper into the mountains. We are looking at some of the youth centers of the Ministry of Youth where we can toolkit some of the work and start doing it from there, because that's the other big pressure that we have. We have right now a team of 42 young people Hangwena and Omsati region, dealing just with SRH-related issues, sexual and reproductive health. Now, these days, when you say sexual and reproductive health, people hear different things. Because again, Namibians are interesting people. We can tell a story.
Yeah.
Whether it's true or not, we can tell it.
Yeah.
And one of the stories we decided to start telling is that be free means be free to be whatever you want to be. Even if you want to be homosexual, be homosexual. That's what we're encouraging. That's where we get our money from. And I wonder about you guys, every year we have this Gala Dinner, you don't even come. Now you're making stories. We don't have any such money. But what we do have is an incredible decision to remain inclusive. Nobody gets turned away. The only people who will be turned away are those who discriminate against others. And that is the hill I'm willing to die on, of inclusivity. It's important. It's important. Ethnic, gender, socio-economic. In every way, we must not forget that at the end of the day, we are one.
Wonderful women. And I just told my co-MC backstage that I'm also glad that his mother didn't abort him. Because he's one of the greatest MC this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, if you could kindly turn to the screen, this is where the fun begins. We've got a wonderful giveaway from Nankuse this evening for all those who will be placing their pledges tonight. So with that, please have a look at your screen with with regards to the wonderful giveaway that Nankuse will give away at the end of tonight.
And I forgot my portrait.
Okay. So what do you
Guys, this might not end very well for us, so not only am I running out of memory, Taimi did some settings and damn, it takes up so much memory. Now I understand why she was going on. But not only that, but my phone is on 3%. Oh my god, I think I've been too busy with the phone since, maybe 3 o'clock? Yes, when I started vlogging. But now they are introducing the band again, and if you know me, you know I love live bands, I love music and all that. But I think I've created content. I'll see how we jiggle around it, okay?
And it's very heartfelt tonight with you sitting here, and we go down memory lane and with all that you have shared, and we can just pay homage to him tonight. And Tate, you had big shoes to fill, but you are doing a tremendous job. When we give you your flowers now, we give you your flowers. Maki, Mensa, I have to say this also while you are here. You also lost a friend very close to you, okay? I know for many years, if we see the one, we see the other one. And Osi Katrina is also here. tonight looking down on you. Let's also honor Osika people. Just on a lighter note, who traveled this past weekend? Was a long weekend. The past, who went to the coast? Who went to Swakopmund? Oh, okay. I was in Swakopmund over this long weekend, and I must say, ladies and gentlemen, Swakopmund, I love Swakop, but it's a place. So there are certain tribes that must not go to Swakop.
This guy. Let me guess the purpose.
We know when white people go to the coast, ons gaan heen stuur. Germans go to Vlotskabaken. But when black people go to the coast, have you seen black people on the beach in Swakop? If you see white people on the beach, they go there because they go there for a reason. White people say, nee, ons gaan 'n bietjie swem vandag. They have their shorts on, the suntan lotion, the blackies, you know, the towel. They go ready for the beach. Black people, we go to the beach like this. We did not intend to go in the water. And you can see black people standing there like, Why did Vandaag is vandaag. And we have this thing, I don't know why black people do this on the beach. As the waves come, black people. And white people would look at us from a distance. Waar de fuck gedaan? Ja, kom kyk. These people will drown. Hallo! Hallo! Praat julle Afrikaans? You will drown. Hoe fuck julle gaan verdrink? Get out the water. Now, I swear, they make fun of us, white people. Oh, but we get our revenge. We get our revenge at a night like this. Later on, when we start dancing, oh, white people can't dance. White people can't dance. They can't dance to save their lives. You see white people are like, campaign. Campaign. Black people, we look at it. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. You look so beautiful tonight.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you for all the laughs. This evening, we really laughed hard. We right? Black people, we know ourselves very well. We know ourselves. Swakopmund Beach is like too.
Lady, what needs to happen now?
Well, it's very exciting. We've been collecting pledges. We want to thank everybody. I mean, I got a message on my cell phone. Nangula Kauluma was like, Laini, we are ready to submit our pledge. Thank you very much. So we do encourage you, please make sure you submit your pledge cards. We'll make sure they come in time. But Neville, right now, we've got two very exciting members.
Oh, please, wow. Are we going to call on Waya to come on stage?
We're actually going to call up the former First Lady who's taking a sip from her glass. But we would love to invite the former First Lady up on stage as we announce these two very exciting pledges.
Madam Geingos, please make your way to the stage. Mr. Mango, are you not going to say anything?
Thank you so much. My name is John Bago from Development Bank. I'm standing in for Dr. Stella, who is unfortunately not able to come. Here is part of the strategic partnership agreement between the DBS and One Economy Foundation. And on behalf of Dr. Stella, obviously on behalf of DBS, we would like to extend this type of agreement between the two institutions. Obviously, part of this agreement, we would like to extend some kind of mentorship and coaching, and also internship, and also other projects that obviously that are part of this agreement. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Please continue what we do.
Mr. Bango, thank you very much. Up next on stage, representing First Lady Namibia Foundation Trust.
First Lady of the Republic of Namibia. I'm here to hand over $160,000 Namibian dollars. Part of an agreement that we signed way back in 2021. 800,000 Namibian dollars over a 5-year period, taking the TIP learners through grade 8 to grade 12. And also today, our lovely ladies, Nangula, our executive, and the executives on the high table also contributed personally some funds. But at First Rate, we have a staff volunteerism project where we encourage our staff to invest their time into community projects. So I'm very well informed that they will pledge some time and come over and have discussions around financial literacy and how they can get involved, not just at the campus in Karatura, but I know that you also have other projects that you run, encouraging small businesses and so on. So that conversation will also continue. So we'll be here to hand over this $160,000.
It's perfect.
My friend is not going to believe it. Oh, this is yummy. Guys, it's probably the last vlog you're seeing. I'm about to enjoy this night. And not just that, but my phone is dying, okay? I'll probably show you guys more pictures. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is the morning after the Gala Dinner. And my plan didn't work out, guys. My plan did not work out to sleep with makeup, so I look like my natural self again. Okay. So yeah, I think this is just to show you guys that my plan didn't work out, but this shall be the end of the vlog. I'll try and do it as soon as possible, but be as it might be, I am a bit late. So adios. Toodles, till next time.